Hello, my friends. Was already in my car, so car reading today. Got my chai latte, and we're gonna read a few cards. Just see what's in store for us today. The first thing that came out right away is the Fool card, which is sometimes it's interpreted as just kind of like floating around and not really knowing what you're doing, but being ready for something new. This is coming out like the beginning of a new journey, is how this is coming out. It feels like there's a lot of optimism. It feels like there's freedom. And this one does feel like a new beginning. This one definitely feels like a new beginning of your journey. What came out right after your Fool card was, that's weird, my screen just got dark. Right after that was the Magician, which we all know is the manifesting card, right? So that's good. This automatically brought a smile to my face. So this is something where... So it's almost like the Fool card that you got, your very first card that flew out. This is somebody that believes like anything can happen in life. Like there's great opportunities out there. This is somebody who really looks like each day is an adventure. Like each day is something new. Like what can we do today? What can we do that would be fun? Or what can we do that we can just like go do something, get out of the house. It reminds me a lot, and I know I talk about this a lot, but it reminds me a lot of like when my kids were little, we'd go to the zoo all the time, and we had a membership. And I live in Nebraska, in Omaha, Nebraska, so we have like the best zoo there is, like in the United States. It's like us in San Diego. So it's a huge zoo, and my kids love animals. And so instead of like sitting around the house all day and like watching TV, of course we did when we got up, but they got up super early. So by 9 o'clock, they were bored. So we'd go to the zoo, and we had a membership, and we'd walk around, and they loved animals. So we'd talk about animals, and we'd talk about like what they saw in Dora and Diego. Those were their favorite shows. And to this day, my kids are still huge animal lovers and will always want to do stuff for animals and help take care of them, because it's just like that was what we chose to do instead of sitting around. So I feel like there's like so many options, and your angels and guides are telling you like this is that time to do that again, to like put yourself out there and go do fun stuff and go do stuff that kind of just like fills you up again. Like trying to find like that child, like inner child is what I'm trying to say. Like adventure in you again, and like knowing that there's so many opportunities of stuff to still be seen and explored, and that you never know what's going to come next, right? So you've got like the Magician behind that, which means you are manifesting your reality, you're creating it. So if that's what you want to do, then do it, is what they're saying. Like you have the power to do that. You have the power to manifest that. You are the Magician. So where is the fear behind you going and doing what your intuition is telling you to do? Or just something that, my eye's watering now, or just something that literally, not even necessarily that your intuition is guiding you to do it. I will say that. You got the high priest or the high priestess out here as well. So you are very intuitive. You know what you're being told to do. You feel a pull of what you're supposed to be doing. It's just a matter of like listening to it, right? Like listening to your intuition and trusting it. That's probably people's hardest thing they go through, whether they're going through like a spiritual ascension, or they're just like taking time to themselves to heal, or they're just going through something. Everybody goes through different things in their life, and they don't always share that part of them. They don't always put that part of them out there, right? So it's just like, that's okay. You don't have to, but you do still have to heal. You still have to put yourself out there. You have to come out of that hole at some point. You can't stay there forever. So, and once you do, it's almost like people start looking at you differently, or they see you in a different light, or maybe you're shining differently because you're not carrying pain around with you. You're not carrying sadness or abandonment issues or fear or whatever it is, whatever you feel like you're missing, in your life. So just know that, like, you are super, super supported. The universe supports you. God supports you. Source, whatever you call it, your higher self, you're 100% supported in everything you do. So, but you have to stay positive. You can't go through your day talking about how shitty your life is and then expect to be blessed the next day. It kind of goes hand in hand. You still have to be grateful for something. You still have to find the beauty in something. The really cool thing is the Emperor and the Empress came out in this spread. So you definitely have your other half out there. You have your counterpart out there. You just are waiting for whatever reason for this person to step forward. The Lovers and the Chariot came out right after the Emperor and the Empress. So this could either be a relationship that you're already in, if you're in like a committed marriage or a committed relationship. This could mean that you're ready to take the next step. You're ready to take it to the next level. You finally realize, like, this is your person. For those of you that are single, with the Lovers card, the Empress, the Emperor, the High Priest and Priestess, the Hierophant, this is just the universe saying, like, look, you're gonna be brought together. So whether you try to deny it or not, it's gonna happen. So you might as well just, like, let go and let it be and let it happen. So somebody is being told that specifically as well. And the Chariot's here, which means this is going to be coming in quickly. So for some of you, it could be today. For some of you, it could be this evening. For some of you, you could be getting a text or a phone call. For some of you, it could be tomorrow or this weekend. It's all about, of course, free will choice. But most people are getting to the point where they know they need to just kind of reach out at some point and say something. You got the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune. All these cards are so good, you guys. It's literally just like one after the other. But it's showing you that you have the strength to do this and to make it through this. And look how far you've come. And I know no one ever wants to hear that, but look how far you've come. Look at what you went through in your childhood. Look at the pain that you've gone through. Look at how fast you had to grow up, or were kind of forced to grow up, because it wasn't really your choice. It was your circumstances you were given. Even if you were younger and you didn't have a choice, it was what it was, right? Fate is being turned in your favor. Like, your justice is here now. You just have to remain positive about it. You have to find one good thing in your day. You have to feel grateful for something before they can hand you what they're handing you. You can't be negative about it. And if that is how you're living your life, and you are grateful and you are happy and you are just trying to see the best in everything, then it's here. It's here. It's been delivered. It's just waiting to show up on your doorstep. It's here. I promise. You've done the work. You've put in the effort. You've healed. Just let it happen. I hope you all have an amazing day. I love you.